Good morning. Today we're going to do the last step in our little overview of the foundation drainage process. And the last step is just to test the system. We want to make sure that the water's going where we want it to go before we backfill. We've got the pipe laid all the way around this section of the house. It's covered enough gravel right now just to cover the pipe, and perforated pipe connects to solid pipe that goes all the way to the back of the yard. So we're at the front of the house right now, and we're going to been running a garden hose here for about 5 to 10 minutes, getting this area good and soaked. So this area is saturated, and the gravel is saturated with water, just like what would happen when the ground gets saturated after a period of rain. And that water is going to rise up into the gravel, and it's going to seep into the pipe and hopefully drain off to the back of the yard. So let's walk around to the side here and see what's happening. So we've got continuous pipe going around this corner. And we've got a clean out here. This will be to vent and clean out the drain line, and this is also what the downspouts will connect to. So let's take a look in there and see what's going on. That's looking pretty good. We've got a nice flow of water going through there. So at this point, perforated pipe ends, and we've got solid pipe under the ground right there that's taking the water away from the house. You can see some of that solid pipe there. This hasn't been covered up yet. That'll all be underground when we're done. And this is a total gravity system. There's no pump or anything. The pipe slopes just enough and the ground slopes just enough, so at the very end it pops out of the ground and the water drains out and soaks into the ground at the back of the yard. So let's just follow this down here. Got about almost 100 feet of solid pipe here. So at this point, right here, the trench is covered. So we're walking on the pipe right now. And we're going to go all the way back to the back of the yard, where the pipe comes out of the ground. And looks like we've got good flow here. So this pipe it's going to extend a little bit more than it does now, but it's about 40 feet back from the property line. So there's plenty of room here for this water to soak into the ground, so we're not flooding out the neighbor's yard. And then we've got another pipe there that does the same thing, but that comes from the opposite corner of the house. So we've got two solid lines leading away from the house, and basically two sections of perforated pipe going around the house in opposite directions and hooking up to the solid pipe. So, looks like things are working. So that's a good test, and we'll test each section as we go. Make sure it's working before we cover it up. We can always make some minor adjustments at that point, but it's going to be hard to change it once it's all filled in. So we'll test it as we go. See you next time.